Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jill Lancet. I remembered today, not that I forget my name, but I forget to say it. That's terribly sad. Okay, now look, here is the mini catalogue. Here is the celebration. They're not quite out yet. It's Sunday night and I'm here for your free card making tutorial. Now I have actually encasing a card from the new catalogue. I can't show you in there, but I've just made it a little bit different and there's a nice little element of surprise added. So I think we'll just go ahead and start. That celebration and the mini catalogue both start on the 7th. Now today is, what's today's date? Good grief. Don't even know what day it is. Hang on, it's the 5th. Oh dear. Don't you hate it when it's like holiday mode and you can't even remember what day it is? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a card. Now, the first thing you need is a standard card base, whatever that is in your country. I think I've already got one somewhere, but it doesn't matter. I've got another one out and I'm just going to give that a big crease. Now, Diana, I haven't fixed this yet. Diana pointed out that I have spelt rehabilitation wrong, and apparently it's been like that all the time and I never even noticed, but there you go. That's how observant I am. Okay, now I'm going to make a really fun card and I'm using this new stamp and die bundle from the new mini catalogue. Now it is on page, I think it's page 51 if you're watching this and the catalogue's been released. Let me just check. Hold your horses, honey. Page 51. So, yeah. Aren't they cute? I bought this because my little granddaughter is absolutely obsessed with dinosaurs. So, yeah, had to have it, obviously. But we're going to do some die cutting. We're going to do some colouring. And we're going to make this a really fun card. Now, it could be for any age, any gender. As I said, my little granddaughter loves dinosaurs, so we're going to be using that. I have already done some stamping. I've already done some die cutting as per normal, just to keep this moving along. So we have our card base here. We have a piece of Pool Party. Now this is actually matte 1. I'm just going to turn that down a smidge. So this is matte 1. Now if you don't have these card templates, matte templates, you can email me here at tilly2145@gmail.com and request the matte templates. I will send the PDF to you as soon as I can, but I need an email address, so there's not much point requesting it in the comments. You must email me because the comments don't give me an email address to reply to. I think I just bumped the camera. If I did, I apologize. So we're like, this is 5 days into the new year. Wow, 5 days into the new year already. I can't believe it. Okay, so we have our card, our standard card. We have our matte 1 in Pool Party. We have a piece of this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. Now, this is also in the new mini catalogue. Now, I've got a few papers here from the mini catalogue, and I'm going to show you where I got this one from. It is from a set called Floral Delight. It's absolutely beautiful. It's bright, it's happy, it's beautiful. So I've used 2 pieces, and I've used the back of them. I may or may not have to get another packet of this because look at the beautiful papers on the back. So I've used this one, I was going to use this gorgeous paper here from a different pack, which I'll show you in a minute, but I decided against it. On the reverse are these gorgeous, and I'm sure they're dahlias, yellow dahlias, and this beautiful pattern here. But this is for the earth, the ground. This is for the plants, the grass or whatever. So they have come from this beautiful new pack called Floral Delight. This piece here that I was going to use for the sky, I turned it over and I went, oh no, I can't. I need that piece. This is one of the free celebration sets. It's called Bloom Impressions. It's 12 by 12, full 12 by 12, free. And it is with a certain amount of purchases that you can request for this to be free. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful papers. And look at those colours. All the colours are listed as per usual on the back. So I'm going to pop that piece in there because I really didn't want to use that just yet. So they're all in there. They're going safe and sound in there in my paper protector, and I have all the bits and pieces that I need. Now, in order to make all the grasses, I just cut off 1 inch of the green, and I think I've cut off, let me see, I think it was 2 inches, a 2-inch strip from this, and a 1-inch strip from this one. Now, I'm not going to show you the card until we've made it at the end, okay? So we have these 3 pieces. So this is mat 1. So this piece is the length of mat 1, but it is 2 inches wide, okay? We need that 1-inch strip or a scrap of this green. We need some scraps of basic white, which I have all here, and this card is just about ready to go. Now I've cut out, I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to do a little bit of colouring before I do some die cutting, and then you'll see how this card comes together. So I've stamped the little, what is that called? A stegosaurus? No? Triceratops. Ugh. If my Libby was here, she could tell me that without even thinking. So we're going to use our blends to do some basic colouring. For our little steggy, I'm using 4 colours. I'm using dark mossy meadow, light lemon lime twist. I'm using the light pumpkin pie and the dark crumb cake. So I'm going to colour this from the start to the finish, and I hope you enjoy colouring, because otherwise fast forward. So what I normally do is I just go around with the darker one. I just go around with the darker one where it would be dark. Okay, and in this instance it is the mossy meadow, the dark mossy meadow, and I'm basically just following the lines. Now I'm sure you can see that. Yeah, I'm sure you can see this. So I'm using the fine, what do you call that? Oh, bullet tip. So I'm just going in there, under there, around there. So anywhere that, you know, there would be a shadow. So just under his little mouth and around his little, I don't know what you call this thing. What do you call this thing? Is it like a frill? Like we have lizards in Australia that have these frill necks, and when they're threatened, poof, this great big frill comes up and frightens off the predator or whatever. So I'm just going around those bits, and that is with the dark mossy meadow. Now with the light colour, lighter colour, but it is actually dark lemon lime twist. I'm now going to colour the rest of him in. So when I meet the dark mossy meadow, those two colours will sort of blend, and yeah, you'll get a different variation in colour. So I'm going to start with his tail. I'm just colouring over the dark. So I'm actually overlapping the dark and bringing that out. And it doesn't take very long. And I'm sorry about the squeaking, but that is inevitable with these markers, I'm afraid. Now we are going to die cut this out. Now, obviously, you could take a bit more care than I am actually doing, but yeah. So I like to go sort of like in little circles when I'm trying to blend these colours in. I don't know, for some reason or other, for me, that works best. And you can go over it again. Yeah, you can go over it again, which I will at the end. I just want to show you how easy it is to colour with the blends. They just make everything so much so easy and quick, basically. Look at his body. Look at his little body. Now I'm going to do his face, or his head, whatever you want to call it. I hope your new year is going well so far. As I said, we're 5 days into it, so yeah, I'm holding positive thoughts and hopes for the new year. I'm going to miss my little granddaughter, Libby, for 5 years. We've had her every Monday. And she's starting big school this year. But before she starts, we're still having her before school actually starts. So barring anything happening on Monday, I will have her again on Monday. Yep. I'm, going to be really sad when I haven't, when I can't see her every week. It'll be a bit of a wrench, that's for sure. Okay, now look, doesn't he look beautiful? He looks really bright. And so if you've still got a few harsh lines, just go back over them. And, yep, just little circles. I think he's so cute. I can't wait for her to see this, actually. So now with the light pumpkin pie, I'm going to do the spots on his back. It could be a her, couldn't it? I suppose it could be a her. I'm going to do her horns. She's got 3 horns. And with the, with the crumb cake, I'm going to do these little toenails, which really only require a little dot in them. And we might put a little bit of shading down the horns. I'm thinking, yeah, let's make this realistic. Does that look like a real Triceratops? No. So, yeah, please yourself how realistic or whimsical you'd like to make this. But there we go, look at that. Now with the rocks, I did, I coloured, well, I didn't colour, I drew over these lines with the dark crumb cake, and I wanted them to be kind of different, so I've just done some different areas in the crumb cake on the 2 different rocks, just to make them look a bit different. Then I went in with the light grey granite. Now I don't know if this is still a colour, but I haven't got my catalogue again. But I'm just going over those, and yeah, you'll see it gives a nice variation in the colouring. It does knock the colour back a bit, so yeah. If you just want the edges of the colour to be blended, then yep, that's all you do. So there's two kind of different looking rocks. Let's have a look at them. Can you see those? Okay, now I'm going to cut these out with the dies, so just bear with me for a minute or two while I do that. Now I want to line them up, and it's quite easy to do, but you really need to be over the top of it. So you want to be able to see the sort of the black outline, and I'm just going to pop a bit of tape across that one. And with the rock, I'm going to do the furthest away, just in case that moves. I'm not going to have my dies smashing against one another. There we go. So I'm going to run that through. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. My die cutting machine is an electronic one, and it is just over here to the side. So I won't be a sec. So that is a Triceratops, and it's the cutest little Triceratops you're ever going to see. So I'm just going to pop our little dinosaur out. I'm going to take that die off, pop out those rocks, and move this one over to this one here. Now I have done some additional die cutting. I will go through that with you. It's just, you know, it saves a bit of time. You don't want to be sitting here while I'm over there doing my die cutting. So just hold on. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, just about finished, guys. Now, let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got those. I'll pop these things over here just so that, yeah. So we've got our little rocks. We've got 2 rocks. We've got our little dinosaur here. Now, the tape that I use sometimes does leave a bit of a residue on there, but you know, you can just wipe that off with your fingers, or you can use an eraser. But the other die cutting that I did was the die. There is no stamp for this per se, but it is the grass. Okay, so I've done 4 of those, and that's using that beautiful Designer Series paper. I cut out 3 more of the rocks, but just in basic white. Now, in the catalogue, the card that I'm casing, they used the grass shape as clouds, and it looks great. But I started to do that, and then I thought, no, I actually like the rocks better. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, the first thing I want to do is take this little stem stamp. So I've got this little stem stamp here, and I'm going to, in early espresso, I'm going to stamp those on the bushes. Give them a minute to dry. Where's my stamping mat? Of course, that went upside down. Just hold on. Hold your horses, guys. Right. It's quite warm here again tonight, so yeah, beautiful downtown grey stains. So in early espresso, I'm just going to stamp the, what do you call those things? Crikey. the stems. Yeah, stems. The stems of these little bushes. Now you can sort of do them differently. On this one, I'll actually do 3, just to show you that you can shake it up a little bit, or you can just do the 2. Okay, so that's that one. That's done. Now with the pool party, crikey, I forgot what I was going to say. With the pool party, I'm taking my Balmy Blue and my blending brush, and I'm just going to sort of make a bit of a sky. And I felt this was just as good as using that beautiful designer series paper. I didn't want to use the designer series paper. I want to keep it for something else. So all I'm doing is just Balmy Blue on Pool Party, and I'm just swiping this. And if it's not even better, because the sky is sometimes, you know, it's got different colours in it. Now I'm going to do the whole lot because I don't know where I'm going to stop with this. So, yeah. So that's all I want. And it's a bit streaky and it looks a bit uneven, and that's fine. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to pop that away because you know I'm going to lean in it, don't you? Yep. Now, with this other piece here, this is going to be the ground. So I'm just taking my snips. Yeah, I found them. They weren't very lost, but anyway. So I'm taking my snips and I'm just going to create like a bit of a landscape hill. Now look, this is freehand. You know, you can keep this bit for something else. Might even put that in front of it. Might even do that. So now what I want to do is I want to take my crumb cake. Mine's a very old crumb cake. And with another blending brush, I'm going to go and just go around the edges, okay? So there we go. Look, that's very dramatic music there going. Look, I feel I've been a bit sick all weekend, so if I sound a bit scatty, it's because I got glutened, and yeah, it makes you have a bit of brain fog if you get glutened, as well as being quite sick. So yeah, sorry if I'm sort of distracted, but anyway. So yeah, look, I've just done that, and I will use this other piece. I'll just do the same with this. This just might be a bit interesting. It's not on the card. It's not on my original card that I made, and it is not in the catalogue. So yeah, why waste it? Or you could use it for something else if you wanted to. But this is what we will use it for, okay? So we'll give that a few minutes to just dry. And what else was I going to do? I've done that. I've done everything, I think, pretty much. So let's pop these things together. Now I want to, now that I've got this extra piece, I can glue this one down and then glue that one on as well. And I am using liquid glue because you can actually, you know, move that around if you need to. Just bear with me. Hope you're seeing all this. Now I haven't gone right to the edge because I might want to tuck some of these bushes in. So just along the top edge, I haven't done it quite, I haven't glued right to the edge. So there we go. Now I'm lining that up. Hopefully they will fit. They should do, and you know what, if they don't, you can trim it off. So there's that. Now I might actually do this one here. Yeah, I think I like that. Or we could actually, no, too late. we'll do that. We'll put that on there. And yeah, not too much glue because you don't want this oozing out everywhere. So just little bits of glue, and we'll line that up down the bottom. Look, that's just given that another dimension. Look at that. Okay, and I was going to throw that out. I didn't think of it on the first card, so there you go. So there we go. Now we've got that. We want our bushes to be lined up somewhere along here. Let's have a look. Now this is the same sort of layout that they have in the catalogue. Okay, so we'll pop these here. There's a rock in front of these, so yep, look at that. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll pop this one down first. And you don't, like, the whole thing does not have to be glued. You know what I mean? Pop that there like that. We'll pop this one in front of it. And then we've got a rock that we can pop in front. Oops, you need to be tucked a little bit better under there. Where's my, take your pick. There we go. So I'm going to put this rock in front. Now, stick with me, guys. You really need to see how this card's going to turn out. So there we go. We've got a rock there. Look at that. How cool is that? How much fun is this? Honestly. So over here we've got some more trees. We might actually put them. We might put one there and have this guy at the back. Look at that. How good is that? We'll pop this rock on there. Yep, I think we're cooking. I think we're really cooking now. So we'll pop that there like that. Hang on. Put this one at the back. Oops, too much glue. It's like a famine or a feast around here with glue, I'm afraid. There we go. We can pop that in there like that. And oops, what happened? The music got suddenly loud. And then I'll put this one here. Yep, I think so. Oops, hang on. Sorry, I got to turn the music bit down. Oh, now I've turned it off altogether. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Crikey. Oh, this is a drama. This is like a real drama in and of itself, isn't it? Jeez. Okay, so that's there like that. Now, I can pop these rocks to the back, or I can pop them in front. I think I'll pop them in front, just like that. What do you think? What do you think about that? Good job. Right, so I'm going to pop that there like that. There we go. That could be tucked under there a little bit more. Look, we've made a scene. How good is that? Right. Now, we want our little dinosaur. He's going to be here somewhere like that. I want to put my message. I've moved the message around as well. I'm going to do that in the, what do you call this? Early espresso. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up. We'll give that a bit of a test run. What do you think? Give it a bit of a test run on here. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I want to put that. I put it on the bottom, the last one, but I think I'll actually have it going up here. No, Where will I put it? Yep, there. Now look, I hope that's straight. Where is my stamping mat? Crikey. Guys, I hope that's straight. I'm ad-libbing here, and oh yeah, that's not too bad. That's pretty good actually. Okay, so our little dinosaur is going there. He's going on here somewhere. Now we need some dinosaur tracks to indicate that he's walked all of that way. Okay, so we'll pop those here. I've got him in the essentially where I want him. Let's have a stamp. Let's have a look. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to pop him there like that. Yep, he's going to be about there. Okay, so we'll have some footprints there. We'll have some more footprints behind those, just like that. And then I think we'll probably just get like half a lot of footprints in, maybe just like that, just to say this is where he came from. I love it. I really love it. I think it's so much fun. Okay, now the other thing I want to do with these clouds is, well, they're rocks actually, essentially. If I could pick them up, I'd be as happy as a pig in mud. Right, so I'm just going to pop these clouds wherever. So I'm gluing, yeah, I'm gluing, no, I'm actually putting these up on dimensionals. Crikey, I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, hold your horses, honey, while I do this. Okay, so we'll pop one in the middle there. We will pop, oops, one in the middle there. And now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this one here. This one here, I'm actually going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm going to give that a bit of a smooth over because I want to use the back of it. And if you have a look at these ones, you can see where the die has sort of like cut and made a bit of a border. So I just want to see if I can essentially make this cloud go back the front to the others. Oh dear. Very dramatic music. It's not really that dramatic. Okay, so I think I've done my best there. So we'll pop a, we might glue this one down actually. So we'll glue that one down. We'll pop this one in front of it. Yep, okay. Maybe the other way around. Where's our little dinosaur? There he is. And we want this one to go here. Yep, I think so. I think we'll pop this one like that, this one like that, and we'll pop that one there like that. Okay, so let's pop this one on here. We'll pop it there like that. We'll glue that one on. And I did do some things on these clouds, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to dispense with that step. So I'm going to pop this cloud here like that. So and it's upside down and back the front. Okay, and then we'll pop this one just above it like that. Now, here is the fun thing we're going to do with the dark crumb cake. I'm just going to do some dots, and all that is going to do is just create a bit of interest around the ground so that it doesn't look, I mean, it's already sort of textured, but yeah, we're just going to make it that little bit more interesting. And I'm just using this bullet tip end, and I'm just going around just doing some little dots. And yeah, just creating a little bit of interest, that's all. And when we've got him where we want him, I will do some more. So look at that, that's just made that little bit more interesting. So now I'm going to pop this on the card, if I can find what I did with it. Oh, right here, it's right here. I'm going to pop this on the card now, okay? Because I want to lay this down and put some glue on the back of it. Okay, here we go. Now, if you want to know how to make your own little glue stand very simply and very cheaply, I'll pop a link to it at the end of this video. There'll be another 2 videos that pop up for you to watch, and I'll make sure one of them is how to make that little glue stand. Look at that, how cute. Now this little fellow here, I'm going to put him on a wobbler. Now, I'm not sure if you've ever seen one of these. Now, Stampin' Up! Don't sell them. You can get these. They're called action wobblers. I will put details of what they are called down below. But I'm going to show you, there's a thicker part, like a more sturdier piece, that's sort of like got this, where the spring has been cut from. And then there's this rather thinnish piece. Now this, I believe, this thinner part goes on the back of the piece that you want to wobble, okay? So I've got a, my take your pick. I'm going to take the protective, they're self-adhesive. So I'm just taking the self-adhesive protective paper off. And I'm going to put this in the middle. So on the back, I'm going to put it in this middle area here, okay? So it's got self-adhesive on it. So I'm just going to press that on there like that. Okay, now it will squash down flat when you're putting it in the envelope. Okay. And now we've got this other part, this rather sturdy part. So I want to take that protective paper off, and I'm going to put that part onto the card. Now, I don't know if that's the right way or the wrong way, but I figured this part is quite heavy, and if you put it on the back of this guy, it might actually drag him down. So we don't want that. We want him to be able to swing around freely. So I'm going to pop him there, right there in the middle, and I'm just going to press that down, and as you can see, he will wibble wobble to his heart's content. Now that we've got this, I'm going to get the just get the blend. Sorry, I'm really distracted today. And I'm just going to put a few little drops. Now you'll notice that they actually have dried back a bit lighter. So there's our little dinosaur wobbler. I think that is the cutest little thing on the face of the planet. Okay, I'm just going to press that down. Make sure that that's adhered, and when that goes in the envelope, that will go down flat, and then when you pop it out, he can wobble all over the place. So let me know what you think about that. I reckon that's great fun. So yeah, didn't take me long to colour in. Here's the first one that I made. They do look a little bit different. Of course, obviously you're going to colour differently, blend differently, whatever else. And then with the addition of that extra little mound there, that's made a difference as well. So let me know what you think when you've got your catalogue. skip on over to page 51 and have a look at the original and let me know what you think there. Okay, you've only got a couple of days to wait now, but they're so cute. And those little action wobblers, they're not all that expensive, and yeah, they add such a great fun element to your cards. So I'll give you a close-up again. Let me know what you think. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going. My name is Jill Lancet. That is my online store. That is my email address. If you need to know anything, or you would like the copy of the matte templates, please email me there and I will send them off as soon as possible. But I hope you've enjoyed this little fun card. I just think it's fun. And look, you can pop a little hat on them, some little glasses, a bow tie, a party hat. What a fun little set. And it can be for anybody, I'm telling you. Okay, I'll see you guys later. This is me saying enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and I'll see you all on Thursday. And thanks so much for joining me. Stay kind. Hooray. Bye for now.